Two people here, or three people. Welcome. Oh, hey Jade. Glad you're on here. Glad I've got your energy today. Calming energy. Jade's an intuitive coach, and she's been doing some really awesome lives each day on her Facebook at 10 o'clock. And it's just been great to attend some of those lives. Thank you, Jade. So guys, we're going to get started in a minute because I know quite a few people kind of end up watching these replays, which is good because you can always fast forward to where you want to start from. So today's session is called Go with the Flow. So that's the theme, and I think it fits really well into what's going on at the moment. So, I mean, even I have felt, you know, a few weeks ago that real resistance to change and to everything that was happening. Just, you know, thinking to myself, no, why, this can't be happening. And you know, it's really taught me, and I know it's taught other people, that we just have to accept and to just go with the flow and open ourselves up to different opportunities and change. And, you know, different things are presenting themselves now, and there is so much good that is coming out of all of this. So yeah, this session is really focused on bringing us back to accepting kind of what is and just going with that flow. G'day Curtis, thank you for joining, and I see David Payet is watching. So guys, with this session we're going to do a little bit of a yoga flow, and can I recommend that you use a towel and just roll it up like this. So if you haven't got one, go and grab one from the cupboard and then just roll it lengthways. And also you might need a pillow. So anyone that gets sore knees, you might need a pillow for some of the poses. So I'll just give you about 30 seconds to go grab that. Towel and a pillow. I see Kez is here. Welcome, Kez, from the sunny coast. Good to see you. Okay, guys, so we're going to use our towel, our rolled up towel lengthways, and we're popping that at the length of our spine. So we just pop the end of the towel where our butt is, and then we're going to lie down over the towel. So our spine is just resting along the whole length of the towel, and then resting our head, if you can fit it on the towel, otherwise on the floor. And then we're popping our feet together and our legs out. Sorry, our knees out. Arms out, palms up to the sky, and just taking some nice deep breaths here. We're inhaling through the nose and exhale through the nose. Nice long inhale and exhaling through the nose. Just really feeling that towel support your spine. Just beginning to open up the chest and the shoulders. Keep going with those nice long inhales. exhales, lengthening them out. And then just rolling onto your side and coming up to a seat. Sitting with the legs crossed. You can pop a pillow under your butt if you find it hard to cross your legs. That'll make it a bit easier. And we're just popping the right hand on the mat and our left hand over and just breathing into the side here. So just taking a couple of breaths here. So when we're stressed and we're resisting things that are happening around us, we tend to really close off our lungs. We take shorter breaths rather than bigger breaths. And we just really end up closing up. So the purpose of this practice today is to just open ourselves back up again. Going with the flow. And then coming over to the other side, so left hand on the ground and then leaning over with the right arm. Really taking some deep breaths, focusing in on this area here. And on the next inhale, coming up to the middle. And then we're going to do a couple of twists, so just wringing everything out. So we're going to pop the right hand on the right side of the body, and then we're twisting over and resting the left hand on the right knee. And if your neck's okay with it, looking over to the right, taking a couple of breaths here. So trying not to collapse the body, so still keeping the spine nice and tall. On the next inhale, coming back to center, placing the left hand on the left side of the body, and then the right hand onto the left thigh and twisting around. Sitting up nice and tall, taking some big inhales through the nose and exhaling through the nose. So wringing anything out, twisting out what doesn't serve us anymore. And then inhaling, coming up to center, moving onto all fours. So just checking knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And we're going to do a couple of cats and cow. So arching the spine as we inhale, and then exhale, rounding and tucking the chin in. And just going with the breath, so inhale and exhale. Just really listening to your body, going with the flow. You can start to do some circles in cat and cow, so circling the hips over to the right, coming into cat, arching the spine, over to the left and then rounding up. Just giving your body exactly what it needs right now, so just some movement, gentle movement and wringing out. And then going the other way. And then rolling the toes under, pressing the palms into the mat, spreading the fingers nice and wide, inhaling up to downward dog. So pressing back and pressing the heels back into the mat. And just pedaling the feet here, stretching out the calves and the hamstring. We're just going to get into the hip flexors here, so just releasing anything, any stored emotions that we're storing in our hips at the moment. So popping the right foot up. So this is where you might need a pillow or a towel or some kind of cushioning under your left knee if you get sore knees. Just leaning into that right leg. And if you can, popping the hands on the ground. Otherwise, if that's too much for you, you can stay up here. And just taking an inhale in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Nice long deep breaths. Relaxing into the pose. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more of these big long breaths. Up tall on the next inhale, clasping the hands together and popping them on top of the right thigh, and then just straightening the spine. We're just going to take a couple of breaths here, so inhaling through the nose and exhale through the nose, leaning into that right leg if it's comfortable for you. Come up a little bit taller now. So just focusing on getting that left knee under the left hip. Remember to cushion that left knee if it's sore. And then reaching the arms up. Pressing the hands together at the top, and we're going to take a couple of breaths here. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Really focusing on the breath here. And then we're going to pop a little bit of movement in, so bringing the arms down to the side, inhaling the arms up, and exhale into prayer in front of the heart. 2 more of these, so inhale up. Exhale, and 1 more, inhale up, and exhale. Okay, and coming back into downward dog on the next inhale, pressing the heels into the mat, and coming forwards with that left leg. Popping that right knee on the ground, remembering to use your options here if you need a pillow or a towel to cushion that knee. And then you can either stay up here leaning into that left leg, or if your flexibility allows it, then reaching and supporting yourself with your hands on the ground. Taking some deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. focus on the breath or focus on a mantra. The mantra might be, I am calm, I am grounded. Inhale. Long exhale. And clasping the hands, popping them up on the thigh, coming up a little bit taller. And then exhale, leaning into that left leg. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Coming up so your right hip is over your right knee, and then pressing the hands together above the head. And taking a couple of breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Exhale. And then moving the arms with the breath. So inhale, pressing the arms up. And exhale, prayer at the heart. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Nice big inhale. Open yourself up. And exhale. On the next inhale, coming into downward dog, we're nearly finished. Taking one more breath in downward dog. And then walking the feet forwards, coming onto your butt. Stretching the legs out in front. And then just stretching your butt out to the side so it's nice and comfy there. Bending the knees unless you're really flexible. And then reaching forward into forward fold. So just reaching to wherever you're comfortable, you don't have to touch the toes. Taking a couple of breaths here. Folds can be really calming and grounding. Remembering to just go with the flow of the breath. Trying to stop resisting what is, and then just pressing up to a seat and coming onto your backs for Shavasana. Spreading the legs out so it's comfortable for you. Palms up towards the sky and taking a couple of breaths here in Shavasana. Noticing how different you feel compared to when you started this session. 10 minutes of practice and you've come to a calmer place. Then rolling onto your side, coming up to a seat. Pressing the hands in the middle of the heart. thanking yourself for taking the time out for yourself today to practice, to go with the flow, to wring anything out that isn't serving you anymore. Guys, I know that this is some pretty challenging times for some people, more challenging for some than others due to certain circumstances. If you're in need of a listening ear, I am here. I offer free discovery sessions over the phone for half an hour, and I've got spots available next week. So book in if you want to have a chat. Namaste. Have a lovely day, and thank you for joining. If you missed it, watch the replay. And if you did it, then leave some comments and let me know how you're feeling. I always love to know. Thanks, guys. Oh, thanks, Kez. I'm so glad you joined. Okay, see ya.